Midnight Mike for the Gazette, and my first adventure to traveling to an away game to see the Hartford Yard Goats. I left the house just a little while ago and of course realized I had to stop and get a coffee to, kind of jolt me through it. And of course, Dunkin' Donuts Park, let's bring some of the luck. I went and got the pumpkin spice cold brew from Dunkin'. So this is going to be my adventure to Binghamton, New York, to see the Hartford Yard Goats play the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. Come along for the adventure, will you?
Take exit 19B.
All right, I am about an hour and a half outside of Binghamton. I've driven up and down the eastern seaboard of the United States several times. I've driven through so many states, and I'll tell you, there is no state like upstate New York with the speed traps and the dropping to 55 miles per hour on the highways out of nowhere. It's just a pain to drive in upstate New York, and I always forget it till I come back. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. The speed traps, I'm driving up and down mountains. You could feel it as you go up and down, just the constant popping in your ears and having to, yawn and get that out of your head. But I am very excited. We're about an hour and a half outside of Binghamton. I stopped to get some KFC, obviously, for right behind me. Their chicken sandwich, their classic chicken sandwich is just incredible. And then I'm probably right down the road, there's a Taco Bell. And you can't eat mashed potatoes and chicken sandwiches and all that stuff while you're driving. So I still have an hour and a half. So I may stop at the Taco Bell and get like 2 soft tacos. Those you can eat while you're driving. But anyway, we are getting close. Let me do a quick 360. You can see we are up in mountains. We are very high up. I did see an elevation sign at almost 1,000 feet above sea level. But yeah, that's about it. I'll keep you guys informed, and I'm excited once I get to Binghamton to see if there's anything fun in the area to do. And then of course get to the game. I want to be in there as soon as possible. And it's gonna be a fun day. My first away game. Go Goats! And I have made it to Binghamton, New York. I don't know what to say. I'll try to get some video of Binghamton, but I hate to say it, but it's sad. It's businesses all shut down, boarded up, houses dilapidated, just posted signs, eviction signs all over houses. I've seen more businesses and houses shut down and condemned than I've seen anything that resembles a thriving city. I don't see how the Rumble Ponies can continue here, can continue to make money. I mean, I guess people come from outlying areas, but my drive in, it's nothing for hours in the Catskills and up in these woods, and then all of a sudden it's just this dilapidated city. I hate to say it, it's so sad, but hopefully the stadium will be nice. It'll be a nice experience. The one thing I did check out, things to do in Binghamton, is right over here, and it's Rocket City Games, and it's like literally the only thing open. So I'm gonna go in. Apparently they have a lot of old 80s and 90s arcade games. I want to check that out. I want to give them some of my business, and then I'll come back to the car and I'll head over to the stadium and see if you can tailgate. I don't know if you can tailgate, because you sure can at Dunkin' Donuts Park. Boo, Dunkin' Donuts Park. But anyway, all right, I will see you soon. This is incredible. Look at all of these pinball machines. I'll tell you, the city may be pretty dead, but this is outstanding. Ghostbusters, Batman, Twilight Zone, Ninja Turtles. Look at all of these pinball games to choose from. And then more over here. Oh, I'm gonna have to play some Royal Rumble. And then you got all these games over here. Holy this is... Well, I'll be playing that. This is incredible. Oh, look at this. I hear Punch Out. Look at this. Some Super Pac-Man. Oh my God, my favorite game. Rampage. I played this all the time as a kid. I'm gonna have to play some of that right now. Just finished a game of Cruising USA. I didn't have the flips like I used to have back in the day. I couldn't pull them off. But look at this. Mortal Kombat. And Crazy Taxi. This is outstanding. This is one of the coolest things that made the trip very worth it. This is old school. There's a little baseball. It's the Atari I used to have right there. Still have my NES. I'll tell you one thing I don't have, the power pads. Well, I am officially in Rumbletown. The game, they're not going to let us in until about an hour before the game starts, which is unfortunate, but that's par for the course. Parking was the same at Dunkin' Donuts Park, so that's good. Very excited for tonight's game. I hear batting practice going on behind me, which is a real bummer because I really was hoping to get in there for some batting practice. Hopefully there'll still be some going on at 6 when they open up the doors. But I've got to go to Will Call, get my ticket, and I will see you then. I feel like they should use this logo more. I really like just the standard logos like that. Oh, here it is. That's a big one. Yeah, I like those. They are letting us in a half hour early. Thank you. Thank you very much for all the information. I want to point out that the goats, some of the goats are in there doing batting practice right now. I'm obviously not going to bother them, but once they get on the field, then I'm going to be looking for at least one toss-up from the goats. But I'm not going to bother them right now. Here we are. We are deep out in right field. Let's check. There's the scoreboard. And here we are. And there is my seat, section 5, row B, seat 10. And yeah, that's the second row. Right next to the Yard Goats dugout. The amazing thing is you get pretty much free reign of the stadium. Now I figured I want to get something to all the visitors' ballparks that I go to. So they had a baseball that is for the stadium on its 30th anniversary. I got a pennant, and that's it. So then I get the stuff that, you know, each time I go to an away game, I'll get a ball and I'll get a pennant, and I'll put them all in the same area. But you have pretty much free reign of the stadium. It's really cool what they have available. All right, I am my own video man today. I was told on the Yard Goats Facebook group by Cameron that I had to get a Speedy, which is a pork sandwich with like a vinaigrette juice or something. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat all this, only because I had KFC on the way up here and wasn't expecting this, but we're gonna try it. And those are delicious. I'll wash it down with a little blue Hawaiian. So I'm not in my seats, but I was told by one of the ushers that I could sit here until someone takes this seat. I am literally right next to the Goats dugout, and I just saw them starting to come out, so I'm hoping that I can get somebody to give me a toss-up. Well, here it is. I got my ticket signed because it's all I had to get signed. I got a few people, Brenton Doyle, Hunter Stovall, a few on here, but the crescendo was I got my toss-up. And signed by one of my favorite players, Kyle Datris, the guy who's been on the Goat Gazette every episode. And our next episode, episode 5, I think he's making an appearance again. Thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Yard Goats. This is amazing. Unfortunately, it is the bottom of the 6th, and the Yard Goats had something going in the first inning, but every chance they've got, they've just stumbled and haven't had the bats tonight. The Rumble Ponies are winning. I believe it's 4-0. Yeah, we're lucky it's 4-0. It could be much worse. And while I have the chance, I would like to take you around the concessions area here in Binghamton because I haven't been able to show you that yet. So that's what we're going to do. Check it out.
The center fielder, Brandon McElwee, number 1.
The concessions area is pretty much what you would expect from a minor league ballpark. We get totally spoiled at Dunkin' Donuts Park, but this is what you expect at a AA park. Come around here, you can see the team store where I picked up all my baseball and a pennant. And here we are. There's fireworks tonight. I don't know if I'm staying for that. 4-hour drive home. I don't know about staying extra time for fireworks. Well, that's pretty cool. They've got a wine place, a wine tasting place. And that's it from Binghamton. Binghamton took the game, I believe, was it 4-5, nothing, 6-0? I don't know. At this point, it was just lousy bats for the Goats. But I had a great time at the park. I met a lot of cool people. The third base coach for the Rumble Ponies is awesome. He was bringing balls over to kids all over the place. After I got the one, I just let the kids around me get them. But he was bringing them out, and it was just a great guy. So props to him, and I had a great time. There's kids running the bases, and there's gonna be fireworks, but I got hours in the car. So that's it here from Binghamton and the Go Gazette. I am Midnight Mike. Have a great night.